I am so unbelievably tired after what happened today. So tired. But besides the point, hi, I'm Trent. I work security. I do YouTube. I do book reviews on this channel, and you're going to follow me on my journey for reading. And I just finished up this book, The Darkness That Comes Before, by R. Scott Bakker. And I'm here to give you my spoiler-free thoughts on this right now. Yes. Just yes. Like, this is... Oh my god. This is the best... One of the best writings I think I've seen ever. And I don't know if that's like... What's the word? Like, if it's... There's bias there. Because I was also... When I started this book, I was reading Haunting Adeline, which has, like, the worst writing I've ever seen in my life. And then you get this... where apparently R. Scott Bakker has a PhD in philosophy, which I guess that helps. But this is amazing. I cannot gush about the writing enough. It's so, like, poetic, and it's so philosophical as well. Like, this guy could write about anything, and you would be like, wow, that was so well written. There's a sexual assault in this book, and I need to find my ebook, but basically the orgasm that she has, that the, I guess, main female lead in this has, is like so beautifully well written that I highlighted it. Alright, well, I can't find it, but basically he describes her orgasm in such beautiful detail that I'm like, no one else could write this. No one else could write a horrific scene as amazingly as that. But besides the writing, which is amazing, the philosophy. I remember reading this and thinking to myself, like, this sounds like if Frank Herbert wrote this. Like, Frank Herbert could have written this, and I would have believed you. Like, the writing stuff, like, it's very dense. It's like reading the Silmarillion, where skim reading the Silmarillion is basically impossible, because a paragraph could have, like, giant implications for just the world and the story and the plot and the characters. It can have major implications. And it's so dense. So dense. And I love it. A lot of people might not, but I love it. I will say the characters in this, I don't know if I'd say they're good, but they're mostly done in the style of like a Dune by Frank Herbert, where, and this is also told in a third person omniscient, like a God's eye view, where you might have a chapter following a character, but that you're not in their head. You know, unlike something like Stormlight Archive, where you follow a character and you will, like, that is the sole character you're following, unless there's like a cutaway to someone else, but you are following them. You have their inner thoughts. With this, it's like you're in their head, and then you could just jump to someone else's, and it does that a lot, and I love it. I love that, and it just oozes of philosophy and deep world building. And speaking of which, the world building is it's a lot. It's a lot to take in right up front. This guy does not explain anything. He just throws it at you, and you're just expected to, I guess, comprehend it. It turns some off, but if you've read Stormlight Archive or something like Dune or Malazan, this is perfect, because those also throw shit at you, and you kind of just take it in. But with Malazan and what's the other one, Dune, it's just thrown at you, whereas Brandon will, like, weave it into your brain. This one, just throw it at you. Another thing I gotta say is this is often considered the darkest of grimdark. This is not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart at all. Like, oh my god, you need to be in the right state of mind to read this, or you have to be, like, okay with certain things, because there's stoning, there is suicide. There is freaking... There's a sexual assault scene too. And the two female leads in this are a sex slave and a prostitute. And yeah. And that might turn you off. It didn't for me. I didn't mind it. In fact, I might have appreciated it more because one of my favorite characters in this was Esminette. A woman who is trying to escape her life as a prostitute, and I'm really looking forward to seeing her journey from this book onward, and maybe to the unholy consultant or consult or whatever it is. But I loved this. I will say one thing I didn't love was the battle in the middle. The battle in the middle just... It feels like it was trying to be, like, big and epic. And, like, you're on the battlefield, a la, like, a Pierce Brown. Where in Dark Age, it was like, you're on the battlefield, you are there. But the way that he writes, it kind of came off more... like you're just reading an events through it, and you're reading a character's journal entry from that. So, while I don't think it's bad, it doesn't really help when your writing style is so philosophically amazing, and your perspective of this book, your writing style perspective, is a god's eye view. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing, but the battles, nah. I will say the ending of this book just kind of, it just stops, and it doesn't lead into anything. Like, it just kind of stops right in the middle, and you're just expected to read the rest, and it doesn't... It's like it's trying to be a standalone, but also a trilogy, and it kind of has the best of both worlds. Or not the best, the worst of both worlds. And I don't love it. I would prefer if it, like, led into the next one, but overall, I enjoyed this. This is a 10 out of 10. This is the best book I think I've read since... Yeah, I think the best book I've read all year. The writing is amazing. The story is okay. And I will say this. There's some elements of horror in this, like cosmic horror. And I love cosmic horror. Mwah. I love it. Give me more. But yeah, this is a 10 out of 10. S tier. 5-star read. Go read this book now. You should have read this yesterday.